What is up, everybody? My name is Eris, and I'll be your ferryman today, taking you guys back to Hogwarts. So we just got a bunch of miscellaneous quests done and participated in Orange moving carts. However, today is a very special day.
Potato.
Whoops. And do you know why it's a special day? We are partaking in the Prisoners of Love, which is a special quest just for Hogwarts. Hogwarts? Yes, Hogwarts. Special quest just for Hufflepuffs. So let's get right into it. So we get to go back to our little abode. Where's our home? There. Hey. We go back to our little common room, and we have to go talk to Edwidge Diggory. Well, his photo, because he's long neck. And he is going to set us on a very peculiar path. Hey, Edwidge.
You wanted to see me, sir?
Indeed. Allow me to introduce myself. So few students know who I am these days. Edwidge Diggory, former Minister for Magic and founder of the Aura Recruitment Program, at your service. I believe you can help solve a decades-old murder, thanks to that book you found, and, in particular, its missing pages.
How do you know about the book? And the pages?
We portraits hear more than you might suspect, and most of us can keep a secret. So, what say you? Surely a Hufflepuff such as yourself would be inclined to help seek long overdue justice.
Justice must be served. Murder sounds so intriguing.
This could be right up my street. Even we Hufflepuffs enjoy a good mystery.
Glad to hear you're up to the challenge. Plus, I believe you'll benefit from this undertaking. My great niece, Helen Thistlewood, can provide you with details. She's retired now, but was a skilled aura in her day. And the unsolved murder of which I speak was her case. I often visit my portrait in her home, in the nearby hamlet of Upper Hogsfield. Shall I tell her to expect you?
I shall head there immediately.
I shall go and see her right away.
Brilliant.
Shut
With what I suspect is your knack for hard work and her keen mind, both mysteries may be solved sooner than you think. I shall see you there. Soon, I hope.
Okay. So Upper Hogsfield. So world map is Germany. Crickets. We got a little bit of a walk because we can't fly yet. However, I'm okay with the walk. We'll get a little bit of adventuring done. Ooh. This guy is very fun. If you keep tipping him, he gets more instruments. Oops. Hi, friends. No. Come back here. Come back here. There's all kinds of pages. I want the pages. Oh, I saw one over there. It might have moved. Anyways, so I'm so freaking excited about this. Spoilers if you are doing your own Hogwarts run and you are checking out every single house. I apologize. Each house has its own quest. I'm going to touch on it a little bit. I'm not going to go into fine detail about it, but each house has its own quest and own beginning of this quest. So you're going to be seeing the Hufflepuffs, which I'm not going to tell you much about the Hufflepuffs because you get to see it. Slytherin has a secret cave for scorned lovers, is the best way to put that. The Gryffindor has a quest about rotten meat, plus the headless ghosts. And Ravenclaw, I don't remember what Ravenclaw's was. It was the first one I did, was Ravenclaw's. So I don't really remember that one. Because I didn't know it was special. I didn't know where the special quest sat until I did Slytherin's. I never did Gryffindor's. I saw Gryffindor's. Oh, there's a bunch of quests.
Somewhere.
Welcome to Upper Hogsfield.
Let's acquire some missions. We're not going to work on them, but we're just going to acquire them.
Excuse me, did you say something about a Bardolph Beaumont?
I did. I don't think we've met. I'm Dorothy Sprottle. I was just worrying about Claire Beaumont's brother Bardolph. Only he's gone missing. Rumour is he was seen in the forest practicing dark magic. Saw him myself near some ruins with Rookwood's lot I did. I fear he got himself into trouble with the Ashwinders, especially if he made them a promise he couldn't keep. I'd help search for him myself, but no one will risk encountering Ranrock's loyalists. They seem to be everywhere.
Perhaps I could keep an eye out.
I can certainly look out for him.
Any help would be appreciated. You might speak to Claire first. Perhaps she has some insights that I don't. I can tell you that Bardolph was last seen in the forest wearing a particular woolen jumper, one that Claire knitted herself. Claire will be at her shop if you'd like to speak with her.
Let's just acquire a good
Ranrock's
few.
loyalists are a menace. What can be done?
Did you mention his loyalists?
I couldn't help but overhear. Did you mention Ranrock's loyalists?
I did. Never imagined they'd act this deadly. I'm Claire Beaumont, by the way.
Nice to meet you.
Ranrock and his followers have set up camp here. No regard for our beloved hamlet or our livelihoods. Ruthless. My brother Bardolph dared to stand up to them and ended up in St. Mungo's.
Ooh,
Simply at my wit's end.
I could run him out.
I am unfortunately quite familiar with Ranrock's loyalists. Perhaps I can do something.
Much as I would love to be rid of them, I wouldn't want you to risk injury or worse. Please be cautious.
Aye, aye.
You
Okay.
should not have to live in fear.
Straight.
A map. Doesn't appear to be connected to the missing pages. Best hang on to it for now.
So I gave
Seems as
you.
though things are getting worse. Best be on my guard.
Oh, no. I got shifted, I think. I want that. Okay, we're gonna keep the rest of those though. Okay. Now let's go talk to this lady. I assume it's a lady. Where's the door, ma'am? Where's the leak, ma'am?
Here you are. I'm pleased to see you took my advice.
Hi, Helen.
Madam Thistlewood, I met your great-uncle in his portrait in my common room. He sent me to speak to you.
I'm pleased you came. Uncle Eldridge believes the book you found and its missing pages may be relevant to an unsolved case from my time as an aura.
Very well. I'm listening.
Decades ago, a student named Richard Jackdaw disappeared after going to meet a girl named Anne. They never found his body. When his headless ghost appeared briefly in Hogsmeade, wholly unaware of how he died, Anne was convicted of his murder and sent to Azkaban. It was in large part due to the testimony of a girl called Apollonia Black. Jealous of Anne, I think.
That sounds terrible, but I'm not sure how I can
frick.
Anne's alibi was somewhat labyrinthine. She said Jackdaw promised her adventure following a map he found on some pages he'd stolen from Peeves.
And you think Peeves ripped those pages from the book I found in the restricted section?
If my great-uncle is to be believed, yes. At least that's what the portraits at Hogwarts suspect. Anne insisted that Jackdaw had asked her to follow the map with him, but only after she solved a series of puzzles he'd prepared. Odd way to woo a girl. She swears she never even solved the first puzzle, so they didn't meet. Jackdaw's ghost vanished almost as soon as he appeared. Without Jackdaw's puzzle, pages, or remains, Anne was sent to Azkaban based solely on Apollonia's spurious
Oh, that's
testimony.
so sad.
I don't understand. What can I do to help?
I believe Anne may have solved the first puzzle by now, but after spending time in Azkaban, she's a shadow of her former self. She won't speak to anyone she doesn't trust, and she trusts
Holy
no one.
frick, guys.
If you, a student with a connection to the pages, like Jackdaw had, spoke to Anne, she might reveal new information.
Guys, okay, so, if you don't want spoilers about any of these quest lines, you're gonna need to skip this. Holy frick. So, for Gryffindor House, you're getting rotten meat for nearly headless Nick, so he can go play the headless games with all the other headless ghosts, and that's where you meet Richard Jackdaw for Gryffindor. So then you have Slytherin, who you meet Richard Jackdaw. I don't necessarily remember how you meet him. However, he sends you on a quest to a hidden cave so that he can get the necklace of his lover, something black. It was an heirloom. No, oh frick, you meet with Black's house elf, who tells you about the cave where Jackdaw hid the necklace in. That's what it was. And Then you find out about all about Jackdaw, something black, and Anne, and all of that. And then you meet Jackdaw, and because you help him, he takes you to the cave. Holy frick, this is so cool. I'm seeing all of the angles. I had no idea what happened to Anne. Holy frick, this is cool. I'll come with you to Azkaban if it'll save her.
It's
Holy
a horrible
frick.
story. Well, if you think I can help, I'll come with you.
I'm not explaining
This
very
is
well at all. You're
wonderful
not...
news. You are to be commended for your kindness and bravery. Fortunately, being a retired Auror has its benefits. We can apparate right to her. I've escorted ministers, professors, and many others to that blasted place. Never a student, I'll admit, but I will keep you safe.
Okay. Tell me about her,
Can you tell me
Apollonia.
more about Apollonia Black?
Wretched, vindictive girl, that one. Apollonia claimed that Anne threatened to kill the boy after he broke her heart. The Black family's power over certain people in the ministry, along with the fact that Anne is Muggle-born, sealed her fate.
So all the information we're gonna get right here is the same information you get throughout the quest, but you get it directly from Jackdaw. You don't get to hear it from this angle. Usually it all comes from Jackdaw. I think this is the only one I've seen where it's not coming from Jackdaw directly. Can you tell me more about Anne?
I'd like to know more about Anne.
That poor soul never was the brightest girl, and that lack of wit proved to be her undoing.
I half suspect Jackdaw and Apollonia were merely toying with her. Who could have known he'd end up dead?
She's not held up well in Azkaban. In some ways, she blames me for not proving her innocence. I'd like to clear her name if we can.
Okay, tell me what happened to Jackdaw's ghost.
You said Jackdaw's ghost appeared briefly, then vanished. Where do you think he went?
I have no idea. Evidently, he was always a bit restless, going on and on about adventure. If I had to guess, he tired of Scotland and is somewhere on the other side of the globe by now.
Okay, I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm
Let's
so
go.
ready to go to Azkaban,
Steady
guys.
yourself. We'll apparate together. Don't worry, I've never splinched anyone.
Do take care now, and tread lightly in that horrible place.
We'll be there in but a moment.
We're in Azkaban. Oh, this place is gorgeous. We gotta play with the Phantoms. We're gonna fight Phantoms. Is that a bunny?
That ought to keep them at bay for now. Though, be aware, you may feel a wave of despair. It will pass.
Thank you for the warning.
This really is a dismal place. But we'll be out of here soon enough. Now follow me.
This looks very
The Dementors
depressing.
won't harm us now. Still, be careful.
I never thought I'd see the inside of Azkaban for myself.
Nasty Dementors. Not even I could convince the Ministry to send them off. There's no need for such monsters.
If I had my wand, I'd cast Crucio on the lot of you!
In this one. That's just an empty cell. Okay.
That witch you're with has a dark cloud over her.
Has someone come to feed me? Is someone there?
No one at school's going to believe this.
Now remember, Anne has been here a long time. The Dementors aren't kind. Have patience and speak to her quietly and respectfully.
The
Are you
Dementors.
Anne?
Who's there? Who speaks to me? Is that death
Did they shave her head?
finally come for me?
I'm a student from Hogwarts. I found the book that you said would exonerate you.
Ah, the book, the book. No one would look. None of the mages found the pages. Methinks the feckless knave meandered to his cave. My fate was surely sealed in Upper Hoggyfield.
Why must you be so cryptic?
What are you trying to say? That the missing pages are in a cave? Near Upper Hogsfield?
Field, ruins house, a vault concealed.
A vault? In some ruins? Near Upper Hogsfield? I suppose it can't hurt to look.
Can't hurt to look, can't hurt to look. Go find the pages from your book. Helen, know you're here. Come in closer, be a dear.
What is it, Anne?
Oh my gosh.
What?
Go. The cave. You're safe now. You have what you need. I'll be all right once I get...
Once you get medical help?
But Madame Thistlewood, all right, I'll find it. I'll find Jackdaw's cave.
Okay.
Seems a pleasant enough little place. This looks intriguing.
We're gonna go wandering. Holy frick. Yeah, I didn't expect her to be... Ugh. That's wicked. Holy crap. Dude, I didn't think she would be... I
This
didn't
place has seen better days.
think she was
This must
gonna
be the
be
place Anne told me about.
benevolent
No
like
one's been
that.
here for ages.
Yeah, I know.
No. How did you do this, Jackdaw? No, that's not it.
Oh,
It's no wonder Anne never found that clue. No.
no.
How did you do this, Jackdaw?
Indeed.
Oh, that's done something. No, that's not it. Here.
Oh, trial and error.
It's no wonder Anne never found that clue. No. How did you do this, Jackdaw? No, that's not it. It's no wonder Anne never found that clue. Accio!
There
You
you go.
couldn't outwit me, Jackdaw. Now, where's the clue you left behind?
Oh. Dearest Anne, well done, you solved my puzzle. I knew you were a kindred spirit and the only one with whom I could truly share my adventures. Meet me at the edge of the Forbidden Forest as soon as you can. I'll show you that map I mentioned. There is no telling where it will lead us. I found the pages that Peeves ripped from the secret book. No one else seems to be able to find. I haven't any idea what lies ahead, but I'm glad to know I shall share my future with you. This is only the beginning. Richard, P.S. I'm terribly glad you found this, as I would have gone alone if you did not. And what fun would that be?
A note from Jackdaw. Anne never found it. So how did he die? Was she to blame at all?
We're gonna find out real fast how he died. Oh, hi!
Could it be? Has someone solved my puzzle after all these years? Well done indeed. Richard Jackdaw, at your service.
The Richard Jackdaw. I heard you
Yay.
disappeared years ago. You have some explaining to do.
I do? That was my puzzle you solved. What are you doing here?
A retired aura, Helen Thistlewood, told me about a map you stole from Peeves, and then Anne told me about a cave.
You saw Anne? Broke my heart. I had to go on without her. Probably best for her in the end. Dare I ask? How is she?
Not well, I'm afraid.
She was imprisoned in Azkaban for your murder. I fear the Dementors have taken an irreversible toll on her.
What? Azkaban? Oh, poor Anne. I had no idea. I thought she'd written me off. I've been travelling the world for years to mend my broken heart. I came back here only recently. On a whim. I must speak to the Aura you mentioned and see how I can help Anne.
I'm glad to hear it. Before you go, would I still be able to find the pages with the map Helen mentioned?
I'm almost certain I dropped them in the cave the moment I was beheaded. They're bound to be mouldering away with the rest of me. Tell you what, meet me at the edge of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll show you precisely where to find them.
I'm gonna go meet the... how did you steal from Peeves?
How is it possible to steal from Peeves? A poltergeist?
I didn't steal the pages from his ghostly form. I merely found them in his wake of destruction. He has a penchant for wrecking things. Books, bottles, suits of armor. Whatever's likely to cause the most chaos. Found them on the floor outside the library where he discarded them. Not my luckiest find, all things considered.
Is this Apollonia's fault?
Helen mentioned Apollonia Black. Did she set up Anne to take the fall?
Have you never met any members of the Black family? They can be rather vindictive. Once Anne showed an interest in me, Apollonia couldn't let it alone. That her own heart had grown cold simply didn't matter.
How did you lose your head?
If you don't mind my asking, how did you lose your head?
I was having a look about when I suddenly sensed a refreshing breeze. After which I felt, well, lightheaded. That's all I remember. Hence, if you do find yourself in a cave, be prepared. I can't tell you what for specifically, but you seem a perceptive sort. Beware a light breeze.
Oh, man, thank you.
I need to find those pages to help a friend.
I shall see you there.
Are we not gonna... Okay. I take it as... Come on. We're not gonna go see the aura? Okay. Jackdaw's Rest. This is where everybody gets to the similar point. Which, I believe... Nah, let's do it. The video's gonna be short anyway, so might as well. The edge of the Forbidden Forest. Cool. Okay, so... we're gonna go start this quest. We'll see how far we get through, how long it takes me. Just because this one tends to get really long. And like usually I stifle this with doing miscellaneous quests, but I did a ton of miscellaneous. Oh, hi. Yep, this way. However, this is the Forbidden Forest because it is a forbidden place, a very dangerous place. So we kind of gotta move fast in here. Keep sprinting and don't look back. It's kind of the move of this place. As I stop to pick up coins. Okay.
Here I am, as good as my word.
Perfect.
We meet again, Richard Jackdaw.
I suppose I shouldn't be surprised to see you. It would take the patience of a Hufflepuff to track down these pages.
Well said. Now, where do we go from here?
Follow me. I shall lead you as far as I can, but I fear I may remain a tad reluctant to revisit the scene of my demise.
Which is valid.
Keep your eyes open for a bird bath. When you find it, say intramuros. I think it's Latin. Or Greek. As you can imagine, I never paid much attention in school. Shall we?
Yes, we shall.
Aside from the bird bath, anything else I should look for?
Indeed. A few landmarks. A stone bridge, a waterfall, and, if I recall, a lake. You'll see.
You've been very helpful. Thank you.
Surprising how much of this is rather unfortunately coming back to me. Yes. You know, the closer we get, the more I'm remembering. Probably best I leave you to it. Simply stick to the path and keep a sharp eye out for that bird bath. Adieu. Is that Latin? Or Greek?
Isn't that French? need to use that. We're not fighting wizards. Pork lumps.
Incendio.
Oh, frick. Oops. Ashwinder. I don't know if that was a good thing or a bad thing to save them, but it is what it is.
Incendio.
Freaking hate spiders. Spiders are the worst.
The waterfall. For a thief, Jackdaw's surprisingly as good as his word.
Hey, he's a dead thief. He has nothing to hide now. I think the statute of limitation kind of wore out. Oh, cute! The Puskins. These guys are so cute. It's really dark. Oh, centaurs. A lake. He didn't really say in what
Something
order.
oddly solemn about this place. Such regal creatures, stags. There it is, just as Jackdaw described. Intramuros.
Uh-oh. Look how cute these are.
Aren't you a little far from home?
Ranrock knew you'd eventually lead us to whatever it is you're hiding. Special offense. Is that the best you can do? And utterly pitiful.
Their shield with matching spells. What do you
No
mean?
risk those loyalists will report back to Ranrock now. Let's see where Jackdaw has led me.
Okay. Jackdaw's tomb. I thought that's what it's known as. Clearly that's not what it was built to be.
I wonder how big this place is.
Yeah, I wonder too.
Impressive. That must be where this all leads.
Okay.
Someone didn't want casual visitors down here.
Who would? I would not.
I wonder if any of my spells will help me through this.
Oh. Killed them all really fast. Oop. Okay. Oh, I'm going here. Probably gonna regret that.
I'm not going to touch those. Ugh. Levioso, incendio.
Okay. Then let's open this. Stylish casual school uniform. Man, I'm gonna hate this quest. I'm gonna hate it with a passion. However, it's just gonna make me look really sad. It's over here. Oh.
Another puzzle. Well, if Jackdaw could solve this, so can I.
There we go. Real quick. We're building a bridge. Okay. Which I do want to go check out this other room real quick, since that was the way to go. I just want to see what kind of supplies.
That platform ought to be able to float straight to me.
I want to see what kind of supplies are up here. Want that. Thank you. It's over here. Bro. Why? You let go first. Why did you not let go now? No.
Revelio.
Oh. Did not mean that. Okay. What is over here? Can I break these, like, eggs? No. I got a high top hat? Heck yeah! We got a top hat, guys. Okay. Then let's go back to our other path and see if we can find Jackdaw. I like how it cracks me up that it's Jackdaw's tomb, when in fact it was definitely not Jackdaw's tomb, and there was 100% something else. That this was definitely a tomb for something else, and it's just now called Jackdaw's tomb. Ew. I don't like spiders. I really don't. They're so gross. I get they do good things for the world.
That's odd. I'd have thought Jackdaw would have been interested in this loot, but there's no sign of him.
But, like, they're so gross. They feel so weird.
It's a good thing Jackdaw didn't fall down there.
Dude. Good thing we didn't. It's over here. Okay.
Not a headless skeleton in sight, but I may as well help myself to this.
Thank you. Okay. Up a daisy. Gotta make sure we get all the loot.
Incendio! I'm glad Richard Jackdaw left a little something behind for me, but where could he be?
I don't want to go in there. There's spider eggs everywhere.
Here.
Okay. Oh, meant Z. Spider, squish the spider. Squash the spider. Ew. I don't kill spiders in real life. I actually just run away from them. My mother would be so disappointed in me if I killed spiders. Killing video game spiders is perfectly fine though. Okay, let's go over here. See what we got going on over here. Core pumps. Okay. So let's go the other way. This is just the underneath. Let's go up here and see what kind of loot we got going on over here. So we're just gonna go for a little bit of a ride. Okay. Jackdaw's really bad at looting. It's gonna be a really bumpy ride. That's okay.
Untouched chest. Jackdaw wasn't very thorough in his search of this cave.
No, he really wasn't. I don't know how on earth he got as far as he did in this cave. So we're going down this way.
There it is. The bridge. It's almost complete. More spiders. These can't be what the headed Richard did. Incendio!
Okay. There we go. No. Motherfricker.
Sparrow monster. I can only imagine how these spiders have multiplied since Jackdaw came this way.
Man.
That's odd. I'd have thought Jackdaw would have been interested in this loot. There's no sign of him.
There we go. Okay. I think we're almost there. Okay. Now, just gotta cross the bridge, and we are almost there. Now we're getting to the types of stuff that we're used to.
Jackdaw's remains. And those pages. We meet again, Richard Jackdaw. Thank you for keeping these pages safe all these years. Here it is. The map that brought your doom, Jackdaw. Is there something beyond this room?
Pretty. Who moved?
Expelliarmus thought to disarm these roots.
Incendio.
Okay. This is 100% how he died. Take one out. There we go. These guys do not handle flames very well.
That's unnerving. What's happening? I've seen this
Finding more
before.
stuff. I want to make sure.
In Gringotts and the restricted section.
I want to make sure I search that chest first before we forgot. Ooh, an undent bed. What do we do with that? Oh, sorry. Where is it? Better take me somewhere cool and not more trials, man.
Where am I?
That's another trial. I'm gonna scream.
The room's starting to flood. How am I being protected? What sort of magic is this?
Ancient. That's so kind.
I can only hope this magic protects me until I'm able to make my way out of here. What is this place?
Oh, thank goodness. Oh, I know what place this is. I'm no longer in danger is what this place is. Portraits.
Can it be?
It can. Okay.
It's you.
Has someone finally found our map chamber?
I recognize you from the Pensives. You're Professor Rackham.
I am indeed. I must confess that I am surprised to see someone so young standing before me.
I'm the same age that you and Isadora Morganach were when you started at Hogwarts.
You've paid attention, and might I presume you share our ability?
Well, of
To see
course.
traces of ancient magic. Yes, sir, I do.
As you have likely realized by now, our ability gives us a unique relationship with all forms of magic. We can access expressions of magic that few others can. Opportunities will arise that allow you to sharpen this rare talent. Do not squander them.
I won't, Professor. Thank you.
We have much to discuss. But first, a map found in a certain book led you here. Place the book on the pedestal.
I don't have the book with me, sir.
That is unfortunate. I'm afraid we must pause our conversation until you return with the book.
Oh, okay.
Very well. I'll retrieve the book right away.
Good. We shall speak again once the book is in place.
Perfect. Talents! I have 12 talent points available. Jeez. Sendio. Enemies, Levio. So, I like that. Stealth. I need all of these. Core. Tier. A new tier. Protego blocks and contributes to Ancient Magic meter. Oh, I actually have to start using Protego then, huh? If I do that. Ancient Magic throw catches and... Ooh. I like that. Enemy struck with Stupefy remains stunned a longer period of time. What? Dodge contribute... Yes, please. Basic cast. Gonna need that too. Let's get that as well. Might as well. There we go. Then also with that, sorry, cut. Then also with that, we're gonna call it here. So that was Hogwarts, and we finally did our special mission. Oh my gosh, that's so cool. It makes so much more sense. I don't think I was paying attention very much. However, that made a lot of sense. Like this backstory, Richard Jackdaw shares everything in a very skewed manner. So it's like hearing it in a different way made a lot more sense. But anyways, if you guys enjoyed that video, please slap that like button if you want more content from me. Subscribe, and until next time, be good, behave, stay a travel, or don't get caught. And I'll catch you guys next time. Bye!